Welcome back to another Destiny 2 PvP God Roll Guide, everyone. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Trials of Osiris, a legendary sidearm, the Forgiveness. I got my hands on an Adept version. Obviously, it's better than the regular version because you can apply Adept mods to it. So I'm going to go over the perks, the stats, compare it to another sidearm in the same archetype, so you guys can get a good idea of the feel for this weapon and decide if you guys want to go for it. So Guardians, let's get into this. This sidearm sits in the energy slot. It does arc damage, and it is an aggressive burst, hard-hitting 2-burst fire, which means every time you pull down the trigger, 2 bullets are going to come out. And right away, looking at the stats for this archetype, the stats are S tier. If we compare it to another sidearm, the Empirical Evidence, which is in the same archetype, a 2-burst sidearm, you can see right here that pretty much every single one of the stats is either the same or much better. Like the range, for example, the Forgiveness has 60 base range, Empirical Evidence only has 52, and also the Forgiveness has a 41 base stability, and the Empirical Evidence only has 33. So right out of the box, with no other stat values coming from the perks, the Forgiveness is going to be dominating the Empirical Evidence in the Crucible. More range, more stability, going to make it way easier to land shots. Now getting into the perks, very important to note, this is a Trials of Osiris weapon, so it comes with the base origin trait Alacrity, gain increased reload stability and aim assist and range when you're the last living member on your fire team or running solo. So a great option for something like Rumble or actually playing Trials. You're actually going to gain 20 to reload, 20 stability, 10 aim assist, and 10 range, which makes this thing a monster, not even including any perks or barrels or magazines yet. Now the thing that makes sidearms so meta right now is that they can pretty much outrange every single shotgun, even slug shotguns and SMGs. So we're going to want to ensure that we got the most range possible on your sidearm. So I would say Hammerforged Rifling is going to be the best barrel option. It gives you a plus 10 to range. Full bore actually gives you more range, gives you a plus 15 to range, but it gives you a negative 10 to stability and negative 5 to handling. So if all you have is full bore, that is a good option, but the best option I would say is Hammerforged Rifling. Then when it comes to the magazine perks, you've got ricochet rounds and high caliber rounds for your options. High cal rounds gives you a plus 5 to your range, but ricochet round gives you a plus 5 to range as well, and it also stacks on 10 to your stability. So definitely go with ricochet rounds, and high caliber rounds coming in a close second place. Now when it comes to the first column of trait perks, you have Demolitionist, Subsistence, Well-Rounded, Moving Target, Air Assault, and Killing Wind. Demolitionist, kills with this weapon generate grenade energy. Activating your grenade ability reloads this weapon from reserves. It gives you about 10% to your grenade ability. Good option for grenade builds in the Crucible, but I wouldn't say it's the best for PvP. The other 2 perks I want you to consider in this column is Moving Target and Killing Wind. Moving Target, increased movement speed and target acquisition when moving while aiming down sights. Passively grants 10 aim assist and 3% reduced movement speed penalty from ADS and strafing. Very good option to help you land your shots in Crucible, but my number 1 pick for this column, and a fan favorite, is Killing Wind. Final blows grant increased mobility, weapon range, and handling for a short duration. On a weapon kill, you get 20 plus range, 50 mobility, 40 handling, and a 5% increased damage fall off distance. Definitely an S tier perk on this sidearm, and definitely what you guys want to be hoping for when this drops for you. In the final column of trait perks, you've got Rapid Hit, Adrenaline Junkie, Vorpal Weapon, Multi-Kill Clip, Harmony, and Fragile Focus. Rapid Hit is a good option. Temporarily increases stability and reload speed. The more stable your weapon is, the more easy it is to land shots. Adrenaline Junkie is a damage dealing perk. This weapon gains increased damage and handling from final blows with grenades for this weapon. It's going to pair very well with Demolitionist in the other column, but I would say Demolitionist Adrenaline Junkie on this sidearm would be a good option for PvE, not so much for PvP. Vorpal Weapon is going to increase the damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians in their super. So whenever you hear a guardian pop in the Crucible, you can definitely feel confident challenging them. You're going to gain 20% increased damage against that guardian in their super. Multi-Kill Clip is another damage perk in this column. Reloading grants increased damage based on the number of rapid kills made beforehand. Multi-Kill Clip stacks 3 times. The first stack is 17% increase in damage. Second stack is 33%, and times 3 gives you a 50% increase in damage. Not that easy to get a times 3 multi-kill clip going in the Crucible, but it is possible. And then the last perk I want to suggest in this column is actually Harmony. Final blows with other weapons improve this weapon's damage and performance for a short duration. After you get a kill and then switch to this sidearm, you're going to be doing 20% increased damage and you get 15 handling for 7 seconds. I was actually very surprised by this perk. As you can see in this clip right here, this Guardian's just trying to run past real quick. I got Harmony active, and I'm able to 2-burst him with this sidearm because I'm doing 52 to the head, which means I only needed to land 4 shots to down this Guardian. When you pair this sidearm with Harmony and you're using something like a sniper like I am, really easy to get a sniper kill and then quickly switch to your sidearm and just melt Guardians, and it's active for 7 seconds, which is a really long time in the Crucible. So Guardians, to wrap things up, in my opinion, the god roll would be Hammerforge rifling, ricochet rounds, killing wind, and harmony. Or depending on your playstyle, you could also go killing wind multi-kill clip. And like I said before, moving target is not a bad option either. So Guardians, let me know what role you guys got on your Forgiveness sidearm. How are you guys liking it? The only other sidearm in this archetype competing with this thing is the Empirical Evidence. So let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to do a video on that. If you guys are new here, need more Destiny 2 in your life, subscribe to the channel for more content. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.